Okay, here we are back in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. So I think I said I was going to look at fusion stuff off screen, but yeah, I'd have to go out of my way. So we're just pressing forward. We'll have the chance to actually look at stuff when I reach Yoyogi Park, and I may actually put a break in the video there because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all this in one sitting, but we'll see. So, the place I'm looking for... Is it that thing, or... No, that's the temple. I forgot where it is exactly. Well, I got a pair of garnet for getting lost, so that's neat. Here we are, Yushima Station. At full Kagasuchi, damn it. Where's a janitor when you need one, damn it? That mess was here when we came here last time. No one got around to cleaning it. Someone get these mannequins a mop, damn it. Oh, this is certainly ominous. There are encounters that can occur here, but looks like this place is more unfriendly than I remember it being. And damn it, I was looking for... Just a while back, Sakahagi went to Yoyogi. Thank goodness it was dark. So keep an eye on the tracks. I'm looking to see if there's any loot hidden here that I have to backtrack for once I go down there. So we reach the new Kagasuchi, lights out. So I was just thinking about how much easier this would be if I actually did try to do a magic demi-fiend rather than a physical one. The trade-off would be that you're better in the random fights, but bosses will give you more trouble. Son of a bitch. So he took a veritable fortune. I'm gonna explore the other side first, because there's something here that is time sensitive. Now, before I progress, Succubus, what's your... Wow. Yadagaras? Wow, do I not actually have one? Closest one looks like Hanuman, but I'm not giving him up. So, we're going to... Yeah, in case you're wondering, it's a different day, but it was still close to 100 freaking degrees in September. Insane. More of that miasma crap. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. I might not make it in time. Just barely. So we get a B chain. Not quite. Starting to punch for 200, but I think I'm going to switch over to Anathema because I'm seeing too much Mudo for my blood. We're looking for a tunnel now. It's very important for a side quest. So this has trap written all over it. Aw, that's cute. Titans. So as you might have guessed, I am not feeling threatened by these guys in any way, shape, or form. Last man stands, Slick. And that's remedied. So we got a light ball for our trouble. So I should have 2 dismutes. Oh no, I bought more, that's right. So Daisouju's the only one who needs it because he can pray. It was the other side. Lights out, coming up. I will be popping. Lightoma, Liftoma, and Estoma. Go. I can only do this 2 more times. So you can run into Naga Rajas, I think they're called. In case you're wondering, that is the evolved form of the Naga, the snake. We saw a bunch of those in the prison. I don't know if you can recruit them, though, that's the thing. Yeah, we're going to the other side first. I may be forced to start using consumables. In case you're wondering, I'm trying to save as much as I can for Amala. Almost forgot to talk to this one. Not very talkative. Oops. Just making sure that's the only one. So the tunnel that we're going to make is over here. The question is, where over here? Medicine, sublime. It's not like it's horribly obsolete at this point. Just in case this is some sort of trap. Nope. Okay, trying to get a Naga. Oh well. Okay, this isn't it. Well, I can use that to possibly buy a demon. Not shady broker, but negotiation-wise. So this was a wasted trip. Granted, I am kind of broke after buying those 2 Magatama, and Sophia is still out there, but even still... not quite a good deal. So altogether they cost 32, I have 35 left on Pasaka. Luckily this is fairly short compared to the other one. The thing is, you do need to make a return trip in order to cash out. Didn't mean to butcher all the Asakusa, but it kinda happened. So real quick, making sure there's a nice sort of hidden loot in the room. It'd be nice if Sakahagi left another blood trail for me to follow, damn it. Seriously. Where's this tunnel? So I guess one other thing we can talk about is I think this is the first Mega 10 game to be in third-person camera. Even the original Persona games, I believe, were first-person exploration when you're in the dungeon parts. Real quick, did I get everything down here? So just keep in mind that in the other Mega 10 games, you were basically just a glorified support. You would summon your demons would fight for you, occasionally you'd swing a sword or fire a gun, but item use came down to you, pretty much. Making sure that there's any loot hidden over there. Oops. A vicious-looking mannequin passed by a short while back. After that, a female human passed by. It's usually quiet here, but... neighborhood's going to hell, I'm afraid. So that sucks. Anyway, observe the track, see if there's any loot down there, check your blind spots. Light wore off, as did Ostoma, but... Daisoujou leveled up, put another point to his magic. I'm going to swap over to Vimana. Is this trying to teach me anything? Yes, it is. And I still have the option to switch over to Gehenna, too. Oh well. So I believe there's one more station, but this should be where we started the game at. It's come a long way, hasn't it? I don't remember what station it is that the final fiend appears in, if it's here, or if it's a different one, but I want to say it's this one. Yoyogi Park is the place that all the fairies are guarding. That vicious mannequin won't be able to do just anything by himself. Hint, hint. So if you didn't quite get the context of that, he's saying Sakahagi is no longer acting alone. He has a partner. Make sure that there's anyone to talk to or anything, but now you'll notice we're on the other side of Yoyogi Park. So in case you're wondering why we just didn't go to the hospital and walk on out, the other side was locked, if you remember way back in, what was that, part 2? So I don't actually know what number this is just yet, we're at like 14 or 15, but it should be a little while. Just know the door is locked, we have to go through the back door, and here we are in the other side of Yoyogi Park. At a full Kakasuchi, no less. Oh no, oh no. Everyone went crazy. Yeah, Kakasuchi does that. A vicious-looking mannequin walked into the construction site. He locked the door so the fairies that were outside are in a panic. I don't know if the Harlot is here yet, but there is a fiend in Yoyogi Park. What's up with the Sakahagi? Is that human in the southern room in cahoots too? Human, eh? So So there's only 2 human females left. You can probably guess which one is here. Damn, I cannot recruit a demon. None of them want to dig a hole for me. Dang. That Sakahagi messed everyone up and slipped right inside. What can I say? He's a bit of a badass. Should recruit a pixie and make one of them dig this hole. So the demon I'm looking out for is Setanta. That is the larval form of Kukulin. I don't know if I'll actually be able to evolve it, we'll see. Anyway, at long last, here is our human, Miss Takao. Well, hello. I knew you would come. You heard about what's happening here, right? The existence of a power that can change the world. I'm sorry that I disappeared after you saved me. It was my god who did that. I couldn't do anything about it. I lost most of my power thanks to Hikawa and his obelisk. But my god has been protecting me since then, and I'm doing much better now. Hikawa won't be able to take control of me again. I won't let him be the one to shape the new world. What he envisions is a world where the thread of time is spun unerringly without change. You can't call that a world, it's just wasted space, totally devoid of power. To restrain the reborn world like that would be unforgivable. As the one responsible for the destruction of the old world, it's my duty to shape the new one. The world cannot remain in a state of chaos, nor can it fall prey to Hikawa's ambitions. But right now, there's nothing I can do. My god has spoken to me, but she has yet to reveal the reason. You know what's been going on here lately. Well, it's all because of the Yahiro no Himorogi. The Yahiro no Himorogi is a stone that contains an enormous amount of Magatsuhi. It grants tremendous power to its possessor. Word spread that the stone is somewhere in Yoyogi Park, and now everybody is trying to claim it for their own. I'm not interested in Magatsuhi, but the stone is rumored to have the power to control even gods. Once I have that power, I'll be worthy of receiving the reason from my god. Currently, the Yahiro no Himorogi is in someone's possession. I'm not sure who, but I can sense a strong evil power. Their power is so strong that I wouldn't stand a chance against it. But I think you would. If I promise to give you the Magatsuhi contained inside it, will you try to get the Yahiro no Himorogi for me? Okay. Thank you so much. By the way, you couldn't get into the park before, right? Here, take this. It's the key to that locked door. You obtain the key to Yoyogi Park. I'll be counting on you that. was kind of hoping I'd find a fountain for the Basaka. The door is locked. Use the key to Yoyogi Park. And now we can enter the construction site. Well, look who we have here. A weak-looking demon. Whatever. Pixies, deal with him. Look who's here. You're nothing to us. I'll chase you out of here. So... we're in a different place than we were before. Or no, we aren't yet. Be careful, the fairies have all gone crazy. If you get too close to them without thinking, you'll be teleported somewhere else. And the thing is, you can't quite see them up there. Leave. So real quick, I want to see my gems. I have 2 rubies. I am not giving one up. So I don't know if the pixies move or not. And it looks like right now they don't. They will later, don't worry. This construction site is split into 4 sections. There's a platform in each one, so try climbing it. From there you'll be able to see the entire section where the shining pixies are hiding. And he told you that the shining light tells you Pixie. So that one over there is trapped, and the one right here is. Now when we cross over to the other section, we can cross right there. And it's door number 3 over there that's actually accessible. For the bridge right there, we're probably going to have to come from the other side. This is kind of crazy in how the demons simply won't join me. You can see that communications tower being built by the crane, right? That's where that Sakahagi is. But you can't get into that section from here. Pair of life stones. The demons are taking 2,000 Maka and just leaving. I can't afford this. This is insane. Like, just the sheer RNG of it. Like, they're not offering me a choice. It's just, we're out of here. And then the third one is safe. What's worse is the higher level ones ask for so damn much. Megadola Rock. Well, that could come in handy for the coming fight. Now, this one has to be safe. Okay, they're going to teleport somewhere we can progress. Oh, I walked right past it. Never mind. Well, there you have it. Lost my bearings. I'm getting ready to give up on trying to recruit one of these. Accidentally dismissed Daisoujou there. Of course, he took 1,000 Maka and left. And here I was wondering what kind of demon was trespassing. Why, you're only a harmless child. You cannot pass through here by luck alone. I hope that you do not bore me. Pixies, play with him. Peace out, pervert. We'll go through the left door this time. So, RNG, I have to talk about this. This is like the 11th failed negotiation when I did not have a single choice at any stage of it. Just, give me Maka, give me Maka, give me Maka, goodbye. There was a treasure chest containing loads of Magatsuhi under the communications tower. Sakahagi used that to summon a powerful demon. It reflects physical attacks. How did it come to this? So that's right, I'm going to have to swap out Hanuman unless I want to use his buffs. It's going to be up to Horus and Daisoujou to star in the show here. I can do an ice breath from time to time. Liquor's weird, man. Good liquor reminds me of Magatsuhi. So you like liquor? Of course. We're gonna get along just fine. It's all good. I'm Troll the Fairy. I'm itching for a good fight. So Troll has joined the group. So I finally got one, and luckily he only wanted to drain a lot of my hit points. Funny that I'm actually saying that with a straight face and everything. So he's pretty low on strength, high on endurance, he's more of a tank. You'll notice he's severely behind in terms of level, but that's not a big deal. Son of a bitch. Okay, so cutting to full Kagasuchi. Mystical chest opens and gives us balm. Just hoping for incense. So I've been using Daisoujou as priest to suppress people while I just mana drain them to keep my MP up. In case you're running low yourself and you don't want to run a mana refill magic using MC, feel free to use that strategy yourself. So right here I'm not really going to walk through any of these because I don't know what's trapped and what isn't yet. But it looks like I may be out of options here. So let's try door number 3. Go somewhere else. So at this part, that's when they start to teleport you to random areas. So we get a cash cube. So, we'll be back. Okay, so full Kagasuchi mystical chest, which gives us a sapphire. So while the camera's been off, I did go ahead and finally get a Satanta who only wanted to drain my life. So here he is in the group. I actually have him in the active party in place of Daisoujou because these guys are not threatening to me. And now that I'm not trying to recruit anything that gets in my way is getting butchered. Go somewhere else. Wow. There's my incense. That was very, very fortunate. So let's try this one. Okay, here we are at the tower finally. So from up here we have to figure out which way we want to go and then figure out which part is safe. So where am I trying to go? Okay, construction site. So over there, you can actually see the loot that I acquired. So if I wanted to go out, I need to use that other one. But that looks like it links over there. So basically when I go out here, I want to go under this one, go through the door, because everything else here is booby-trapped, go down the middle one, and then go left and stick to the left paths. Now, how do I get off this thing? Oh. Just trying to fill up the map. Okay, there we go. Probably gonna get in a fight because of it, though. The trolls no Diarahan. If I know anybody, I'd say they're trolling me. So I'm just trying to figure out, is there anything else here that I want to get? Because it looks like even going over there is a waste of time. Or wait, it was the middle one for this one. So, just trying to fill up the map, that's why I'm going through here. Good enough. Okay, so that's where I found the mystical chest. And apparently I just chose incorrectly, because going this way would be a lot faster. Oh well. done well coming this far, though I do not know if I should praise you or not. But your luck ends here. How now, mad spirit? My troops shall entrap you as you move. This falls out better than I could have devised. Enjoy the waltz and pageantry the high pixies of our kingdom are famed for. So I think these are the ones that actually move. So notice the link to terminal thing is disabled. If you teleported out, you'd have to take the long way back around. Trust me, you do not want to do that. So I'm saving here since I have the troll and the Satanta. I'm packing a full 12 demons finally. Won't be that way for very long though. The high pixies change positions. So we need to figure out how to get to that one. And of course it's trapped. Looks like I have to trigger them to move. Damn. Let's do it. Go somewhere else. So now I want to see if it's safe to go over there. No. Okay, then it's not walking through them that triggers them. You have to hit some sort of checkpoint inside. What a sneaky little creep. He got past us. Alright, this time let's try the cross formation. Okay, I think now it's the way I want it to be. So one thing that's kind of nice is that the pixies don't really beg for their lives like some of the other ones are. Well, fairies, I mean. It's not just pixies I'm fighting. It's mostly trolls, to be honest. So you can see that one is now booby-trapped and we can reach the chest. The only thing that sucks is now that Kagasuchi is full. So when we go through there, it'll probably trigger, and then... yeah, that's gonna get annoying. So looking at them is not really gonna help much. Got past us again. X formation. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll probably be higher level then. Okay, for what I think is the third time this video, full Kagasuchi, and we're standing in front of a mystical chest. Get a bead chain. Not really worth it, but I leveled off camera. I did not have the level to learn Tempest. I put the point into Vitality. Mainly, I'm not going to be too effective once we get to Girimehkala. I understand and accept that. You know what? I want to save just in case I have a power outage or something, so I don't have to go through all this again. It's really annoying that I have to do all this without going to a fountain first, but I do have a team that's able to sustain to a certain degree. It's how important mana refill, meditation, and so on are. And if you need a healer, I should probably point out Titania is like one of those demons you can take to the end game if you build her correctly. She's, like, historically a pretty damn solid demon. To put it into context for you guys, in Devil Survivor 2, you can actually make a Titania that has no weaknesses whatsoever. The thing is just a terror on the field if you do it correctly. Those high pixies, they change their positions every time you pass under them. There's a cross formation and an X formation. Try checking them out from a platform. So if you really want to, you can make a map. I don't care. I understand I'm the biggest bass thing roaming this park, and it's only a matter of time until they know too. Okay, this one's... Nope, that wasn't trapped. So then the X formation, which means that's trapped now. Cross formation, which means this is trapped now. I'm gonna try my luck. Nope. Okay, now they're in the X formation. So, that should put us through. Medicine. So Horus's magic power is building. They're getting close to leveling. Hanuman Setanta, that is. There, he's in there. That mannequin Sakahagi went to the communications site, tower site. Curse you! How have you made it past all that unscathed? Rascals, you grow bolder with each passing day. But you shall fall into despair this time. I trashed the platform. Trashed. Not just that, an entire legion of my best troops awaits you. Now you will die. So, background time. If you don't know where the names Oberon Titania come from, that room has been destroyed, oh well. It's from A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare. If you've never read it, I do not recommend it. It's kind of a waste of time. I'd argue most of Shakespeare's stuff is, but maybe that's just me. Where is this taking us? Ah, the front of the park. So now we can access the fountain. But you came from inside. What's in there? So yeah, I was thinking the lines might have changed since we just unlocked the door for them. I've seen that communications tower before. Name Hikawa comes up when I look at it. I feel like something bad happened to me. He could have been one of the human sacrifices. Why are the fairies occupying the construction site anyway? Is there a large amount of Magatsuhi stashed there or something? Did I not explore this the first time around? Dispoison, la-di-da. The lady of the font is hot as usual. Are you visiting? Yep. You know, she's so hot. So it's interesting to know that demons use it too. There she is. I heard that they were doing some pretty cruel things at Shinjuku Medical Center. Gaia cult, was it? So I'm starting to wonder if the whole cult in a hospital thing is becoming a trope, because we had that in Silent Hill. How did Yadagaras... Hold on a second. We had that in Silent Hill, and a couple other things. I don't know if that's from a specific horror movie. I must have used Raycom or something. But it's something you see a lot... Well, you used to see a lot more. I don't really follow the horror scene as much these days. It's pretty much like Five Nights at Freddy's and not much else. In case you're wondering, no, I don't ever plan on playing those games. They seem kind of lame. Some people may say, the lore, the lore. I don't give a damn. So door number 1. So now I have Retaliate, which is a stronger form of counter. Basically just triggers more often, if I remember correctly. Mid-damage, yada yada yada. One thing that I meant to point out, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but Oberon resists physical attacks. Generally, I blast him with my light spell, X-spell, Violet Flash, that's what it's called. And the reason why I'm even bringing this up, in case you're wondering, if you have the move Divine... So if you have Divine Shot, you can let that loose, and it will ignore physical resistances. Just walk through here, it doesn't really matter. So when you see a Pixie, you get kicked back to start. High Pixie, I think, just warps you somewhere else. In this case, quite a bit further back. So as I was trying to say before the millionth interruption, if they're not moving, then this becomes significantly easier to handle. So as for Endure, this allows you to live once, but the main thing that I don't like is this is not very helpful against bosses. This helps you when you're dealing with random Hama or Mudo, but the thing is, he nulls X-Spell anyway, so you only really have to worry about Mudo. And compared to what else he has, I think I'm just gonna pass on this. Next move is Kidnap. That probably would have helped earlier. So we get a Chakra Drop. Okay, it sent me to where I was aiming for. So this time we need to go left, right, straight. I was kind of expecting to find a mystical chest here just to piss me off a bit. So now notice this is a door. Don't go through there yet. Might be able to level up before I have to go in there. Revival bead. Almost like they're telling me something. So in case you want to save or something, here you go. And since I unlocked the door, this should have been available, but you probably have to beat Sakahagi first. So saving Yoyogi Parks. Oh, that's B. Actually, yeah, that's right. There's no C here. So Jed is the one that gives me the most magic without any sort of glaring weakness. I don't remember what exactly it is that they use to know if I can actually take Murakumo in there. And I'm still not able to learn Tempest here, am I? Or Deathbound. I really do wish I had an AoE physical move. Something other than Heatwave. I didn't have enough vitality to make use of that early, and I'm probably not going to have any for a while yet. So, let me just double check. He has leveled up Magatama, Party, return you, and you to stock. So we want Yatagarasu for this. And Daisoujou. And then real quick, so if I remember correctly, Girimehkala does have Dekunda. As a result, most of these are not going to be helpful, but you can still use the Violet Flash. Then I have Tsukukaja here to make myself more evasive. Tsukukaja will suffice. You sense strong power from beyond the door. Will you enter? You know it. It's nice to have visitors, but this is ridiculous. You too, huh? You should have thought twice before coming here. They all come from Makatsuhi, but then they find out that it's already mine. There was a girl who showed up not long before you. Yeah, I taught her a lesson. A painful one. Didn't I tell you before? I won't be used by demons. With all my Makatsuhi, I'll be the one using them. Not just any demons, even the strong ones. That skin of yours will make a nice coat. So as for who he taught a painful lesson, you'll find out who that is soon enough. Not in this video, though. So if you ever saw the optional boss from Digital Devil Saga, this is one of the demons that will be with the boss. I actually don't know who this is from Hindu mythology. If it's supposed to be some sort of avatar of Ganesha or what. This right here we'll use for Kunda. Tsukukaja. Violet Flash. Oh my god. Null's Light. Ice Breath. And I think he has like 5,000 hit points. So basically we're going to be here for a long time. this is a Dekaja turn. Thinking if there's someone else other than Yatagarasu who could help. No. So, let's pass this. Poison Yatagarasu. Let's burn prayer. So that's 150 at least. So these are cheaper. I'm going to use one of these just to try to get rid of use a Dekunda. If I can burn through his MP pool, then I don't have to worry about Dekunda anymore, even though he probably has like 5,000 MP. So it's 300 damage that round, I think. Now, in case you're wondering, this is not the only enemy who nulls physical, or even drains or repels it. It's just this late in the game is nowhere near as punishing as Keen Key, especially since I do have Ice Breath to fall back on. And of course that crits somewhat. Hits me twice. I'm trying to force the Dekunda over him. I'm just gonna mana drain this turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this FMAD around everyone. Let's see, I can pass. Dakunda. Ice Breath for hopefully 150. There we go. Pass and meditate. Obligatory Dakunda. Okay, I got Dakaja and Esther. And I'm gonna heal everyone. I just have a bad feeling about this coming turn. I'm gonna try a tornado next turn, so remember that was 150. And whenever he uses Dakunda, that dies me a big damage turn. Okay, that's a little big. So 150 versus 400. Okay, I know which one I'm using from here on out. Speed this sucker up. Now keep in mind it is a little bit more efficient to use the Ice Breath. Well, he just shanked my Yagarasu. So I'm gonna mana drain this turn. I'm gonna use this 6 more times. Still is more than 27, that's the break even. Ooh, big damage turn. So can you say double tornado? We just need to hope it hits twice. Okay, I think he's out of MP now. He's dead. So Sakahagi now jumps in the fray because he lost his minion. We're gonna hit him with Fog Breath. Daisoujou will be picking up healing duty from here. Gonna hit him with War Cry. Rotunda. And you guys knew this was coming, don't lie. You're one hell of a monster. I used all that Matsui to summon that demon and look what happened. Enough of this. Anyone who gets in my way dies. That was awkward. So anyway, that's the end of his agility. Should he actually connect anything, now it doesn't hurt. And the moment we've been waiting for. Divine Shot. So keep in mind I have no attack buffs at the moment. We're right here, I'm zeroing his defenses. And I'm just gonna try punching him right now. He had 14... like 1,500 hit points, I want to say. How can I lose to a guy like this? Holy mackerel. I guess I'm under-leveled for once. So, yeah, I was not expecting that. I will put the point into agility. So granted, that was 2 bosses, don't forget. You obtained the Yahiro no Himorogi. However, the power of Magatsuhi seemed to be absent from it. So yes, you give it to a mannequin, he breaks the damn thing. Tell you, those things have no manners. So returning Asakusa and Daisoujou to stock, we will summon... who was I using? Hanuman and Satanta. So now you get to see the place in all its... well, I can't even do it air quotes here, but I'd say glory. As for where we need to go, I don't remember. So let's just blow this pop stand. Ah. So she... oh wait, this is a high pixie. Huh? What was I doing? I had a weird dream. In my dreams, I was a bad demon, Hio. No, it was not a dream. It was all Sakahagi's doing. We had been cursed by Sakahagi and were reduced to our primitive nature. Hero, I ask you to forgive our discourtesy. You may take the Yahiro no Himorogi as you please. It is a sign of our gratitude. By the way, before we were cursed, a human girl came here. She was beaten by Sakahagi, yet somehow survived and limped to safety, but... I felt an evil power from her heart, something even stronger than that of Sakahagi. That girl is not an ordinary human. Excuse me, that was completely irrelevant. We shall take our leave. We all thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Please put the Yahiro no Himorogi to good use. The fairies disappeared. So I'm going to talk to the soul over there, just because I know some of you guys really do like me talking to NPC. Oh, no, I'm not. I thought he was on this side. Anyway, let's blow this pop stand. Oh my god. You had one job, game. Just one. Anyway, we'll save now that Girimehkala is out of the way, as well as Sakahagi, and in case you're wondering, yes, Sakahagi is dead. Now, like Fudomimi, he has a quest involving the bell that's in, I think it was the Fourth Kalpa. And we'll be doing that soon, because only 2 fiends remain. And in case you're wondering, yes, one of them is here in Yoyogi Park. And it's a pretty nasty one. It has many different names: Harlot, Mother Harlot, Whore of Babylon, and so on. So yes, it is Book of Revelations type material. So anyway, with the pixies now behaving... Hey, you know what? Are they close to leveling? Yes? No? No. Skill, Visaka, give me an Estoma. Man, I'm so glad that the pixies are back to normal. I was teleported everywhere. Oh, crud. There was a way over here, wasn't there? We'll see in a second. You're okay. I felt it when the evil presence faded away. Were you able to get the Yahiro no Himorogi? Oh, so the Magatsuhi was used up already. Then you don't don't mind me keeping this, do you? This brings me one step closer to creating my world. My god will surely teach me the reason now. Freedom is the cliff that overlooks the abyss, the valley of the shadow of death. The grave awaits even the victor at the end of the road. Show me your heart. Fool who bears the name Freedom. Because of your name, you will carry the burden of plague, pain, and ridicule. Do you fear the suffering and humiliation? Nope. Fool who bears the name Freedom. Because of your name, you will live a life of betrayal, rejection, and defeat. Do you fear the deceit and the torment? Nope. Go and see the world with your own eyes. There are forces vying for creation. Without judging their reasons, your world will not come to be. Side with them or side against them. Only then will your world be born. Remember that you, lo, a new force is about to emerge in Ikebukuro. I too will become a force with this woman. Remember that you are what is right. That is my truth. Aradia, you still won't give me the reason? What am I missing? I think it's time for me to go. Staying here won't do me any good. I should see for myself what kind of world others are trying to create. Thank you, that. I'll see you again sometime. So, I'm going to cut to the Harlot area. I'm going to see if there's a shortcut or something I overlooked, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we're on the west side of the Yoyogi Park. So as far as I can tell, there isn't really any shortcut. You have to either cut through the middle or go to Shinjuku Medical Center and do it that way. It's up to you which one you want to do. They both kind of suck. Lately, a lady's been seen around these parts. I've only seen her from behind, but what I saw looks good. If you want to meet her, try looking for her. The hot one's always been the Lady of the Fount. There's a beautiful woman somewhere around this side of the park. I prefer the cute little pixies, though. Creep. That cop is such a creep. That woman seems like she's up to something. She's probably a monster here to eat us. That's another bad thing that's gonna happen to me. The fairies may have locked themselves in because they don't like this harsh world. But even then, they got dragged into the war over Makatsuhi. So return Satanto to stock, summon Daisoujou. Yatagarasu's not going to be too helpful here. The flames of the candelabrum of sovereignty are flickering wildly. But I don't see anything. Do you? You can feel the presence of a terrifying demon. Will you stay here? Are you sure? So remember that they always said she looks good from behind. You worked so hard to get the Yahiro no Himorogi and you gave it away just like that. I guess it's understandable since your heart is set on chaos rather than creation. But there's one obstacle you've yet to overcome. And that's me, the Mother Harlot, subjugator of the most fearsome beast. You who were once human and now possess a demon's body. Do you wish for a demon's heart, even if you will be bound in despair and impenetrable darkness? Yes. Then show me the darkness within your heart, by sacrificing your soul to me. Let's indulge ourselves in the ecstasy of death, shall we? So she's the one with the chattering teeth. I thought it was Daisoujou, but it was her. Let's enjoy every minute of this orgy of death. So if you want to make her easier, bring down Origami. The thing you have to worry about, though, is her mount, if you even want to call it that. I'm not exactly sure if the beast even has a name. I'm not familiar with the Book of Revelation myself. The main thing, though, is just be aware, it hits 7 times. It's 7 small hits, but it's still 7 hits. Basically, each head bites. So we want Sakahagi, that's why I have Hanuman here. And unfortunately my speed is not lined up properly. So that's a 10th of her health gone. Horus needs healing. As long as she's not using Dakunda, I should be able to pull a fast one on her, I think. That was only 200, that sucked. So that healed her for 500. So basically she has more than she had that before that turn. So I'm going to use Dakunda on Daisoujou here. If her damage gets too much, I'll start using Rakukaja there. I need to make up for what she just healed by. There's Dakunda. That's mute, by the way, since she's immune to physical. Okay, there we go. I kinda wish I could see if we're at full or not. Let's do a Rakukaja. So that's 1 extra tornado spell. Unfortunately, their speeds are thrown off because I need Daisoujou and myself to be spaced out rather than back to back. As a result, we don't actually get any extra attacks here. Some meditation will heal him enough. Wow. I actually need that to double tap if I'm gonna get this done. Just gonna double pass, throw the turn away, I'm afraid. So here she's going to use Dekunda. So focus only works on physical moves, like if she has that mount thing, light. Okay, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. So I'll just use Sekunda because I don't have anything else to do. I think of that double tap turn. That time that worked. Just in case she doesn't use Dekunda, I'm going to try to set for a big damage turn. Missed. So after this I need to drain her. I'm just having garbage luck here, damn. Oh, faster, wilder. So I remember her doing her last physical attack, unless it's that thing that missed. Nakajama. Let's do a Rakunda so I can at least siphon a bit more. Limit reach? She's using Dekunda, what the hell? I didn't mean to use this crap. So of course that'll silence me. So we'll pray that away. So I can get 2 spell casts off. Yeah, she's not using Dekunda, I just noticed. Only 300. There she goes. She's out of MP now. Thing is, so am I. So hopefully you can see how effective it is to just siphon away all the enemies' MP. Daisoujou makes that possible and just turns these fights into fairly simple ordeals. Let's burn a chakra drop. My luck, she's probably gonna die right here. Watch. Dead. So I actually will get some use out of this then. Of course, it only taps once. So in case you're wondering, Harlot is pretty solid if you want to pick her up. She absorbs electric. I think I don't know if she voids or repels physical, but it's one of those two. Come on, double tap her. There she goes. So it was only 8,000 EXP. So we got the Candelabrum of Beauty. But basically, if you can beat Girimehkala, this should be easy for you. It's basically the exact same thing, except you just have to be aware you cannot use Yo spells. So party-wise, we are going to put Daisoujou back, and we're going to bring out Satanta for a little while. I heard an incredible woman appeared in Ikebukuro. Now something bad is going to happen to me. They're talking about Chiaki, if you haven't gathered. Sakahagi's latest victim. I heard there's a beautiful woman somewhere around this side of the park. I prefer the cute little pixies myself, though. I'm telling you, the lady they found's the hottest of them all. So out of curiosity, my healing bill for that fight is 400 for me, 300 for Horus, 400 for Hanuman, and 100 for Daisoujou. But anyway, I'm gonna go screw around the Cathedral of Shadows. When we pick up next time, we'll be going to Ikebukuro, and we'll be starting the final stretch of the game. So there's going to be, I think, one dungeon, then the final fiend unlocks, and then we have to go into the final Kalpas. So I believe we didn't do the third one yet, which means when I finally get around to doing that, you'll have 3, 4, and 5 back-to-back. And unfortunately, those all involve backtracking, so you have to go to the first, second, and even the outside world in order to progress. So, hello, time sinks. But anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.